Hello, my beautiful subs. Welcome back to the One Akashic. I'm Natalia, and I'm going to be doing a sub-only reading for you today, a couple of them actually. So, as you know, I'm trying out a new model where subs get first dibs at really exciting readings, and then I release those readings to everyone after you guys have ample opportunity to watch the reading. So today I thought about major life changes for Libra especially, and so the reading that I'm going to do today is it's going to be a long message with lots of short messages from Spirit about like major life changes that'll be taking place in summer and fall from a beautiful Libra. So let's get started. And don't forget, my subs, use this week to watch these readings and prepare for changes before everyone else gets a chance to. So, Spirit, help me clarify these cards for Libra and give me the energy for this reading. Please tell me, what does Libra need to know for the rest of summer? Any major life changes for the rest of summer for my Libras? So we've got the Ace of Cups here, Libra, and that is followed by the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Cups, as well as the Three of Pentacles, okay? And we're going to stop there because then the next card is the Five of Cups, and I don't feel like doing that today. I'm just kidding. It just feels like this is the rest of the message, okay? So with the Ace of Cups here, this could be a love message, but it also could be about, you know, creative opportunities, okay? I feel like for the rest of summer, Libra, you might, I don't know. I don't think this is technically a love message. For some of you, it might be. I think for a lot of you, the Ace of Cups there is part of a Seven Cup system, right? With the Seven of Cups showing up here. And the Seven Cup system might be that you feel inspired to chase after several different projects towards the end of the summer, and all of them probably gearing on the creative side, but also, you know, with the Three of Pentacles here, helping you to build stronger systems in your life, okay? The Knight of Swords could actually be you, Libra, and it could be you charging towards, you know, prioritizing building stronger systems in your life. A lot of times at the end of summer, no matter what your zodiac sign is, you start to prepare. Like, it's almost a biological thing, right? So we're animals too, and by the end of summer, I feel like a lot of times people will start to prepare, looking forward to winter, getting things organized for the holidays, and also just preparing for, like, you know, a more intense commute to work. You know, you're wearing hats, gloves, scarves, you're dealing with, you know, pretty intense weather events and things like that. Like, just little things like that, it looks like you might be preparing for. And others of you will actually get a really great opportunity here. And for some of you, this is love. For some of you, this is love with someone who is, you know, the Knight of Swords is someone who's quite unstoppable, actually, but also maybe not sensitive in expression, okay? But for others of you, this is, you know, a new opportunity, let's say at work, right? With the Seven of Cups there's something about many possibilities coming from this one opportunity. Let's clarify so that we can get more here, because, you know, once we start clarifying, we really see what Spirit's message is for most of the collective. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. We've got the Hermit in reverse here. The Nine of Wands. The Sun in reverse. The Eight of Cups in reverse. And the Ten of Cups in reverse. That is very, very interesting, okay? So the Hermit here might indicate that, I feel like this is sort of explaining maybe a person that you're dealing with. For others of you, you might have felt like you weren't on your right path for a while, and that Eight of Cups might signify that you are getting onto your right path, especially with this like undertone of creativity, okay, and like production. So with the Nine of Wands here, you know, along with the Hermit, it suggests that perhaps you're afraid of something. Like maybe you're on the lookout, you're weary of things, you're untrusting. The Sun in reverse isn't a terrible card. The Sun upright is one of the happiest cards in the tarot deck, and in reverse, it's really not that different. It just sort of says that maybe you weren't prepared for something, maybe you were looking for something, a happiness that wasn't really quite there. It also could be a sign of arrogance, so you know, if you are the one that's arrogant, then maybe don't be like that. But this also could signify a person that you're dealing with. Remember that the Ace of Cups definitely represents a brand new love offer. So for those of you that are, you know, looking at this from a love perspective, there could be somebody coming towards you, and this person could be exhausted, they could feel tired, and it looks like they might have gone through what they perceive as some sort of betrayal. This person may have had a falling out with like a friend group or family group or something, and this person may be hoping that they can give things with that group another try. If it's not a friend group or a family group, it's possible that this person lost like a job position or something like that, or this person could be in your family, and instead of a love offer coming from a romantic, you know, person, this could be a love offer coming from a friend group or a family member where things went crazy wrong. Okay, tell me about the Seven of Cups. That is a very intense message for the Ace of Cups. Tell me about the Seven of Cups, please. Okay, that definitely wanted to come out. Oh, the Devil in reverse. So Libra, I really do see you I feel like you're letting go of anything that was stopping you from moving, like, you know, how do I say, with intention. So like, let's say that you're a Libra who really enjoys your hobbies. I say that all the time about Libras. And maybe you were very distracted with like maybe a stress that was happening here. It does look like you're going to be able to work things out in this area with either someone who was intensely stressed out and hoping for a better outcome for something. It does look like that's going to work out because all of this is clarifying the Ace of Cups, and I feel like this is explaining what happened prior to the Ace of Cups. It looks like also anything that may have been getting you down, you're just not going to let it do that anymore with the devil in reverse there. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. For the Knight of Swords, we've got the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords in reverse, and the Five of Swords. Ooh, Libra. Tell me about the Devil in reverse also. Just give me a little bit more about the Seven of Cups and the Devil in reverse. We've got the Four of Cups in reverse, so, you know, I feel like you know what you want. Yeah, this is like a sudden awareness that, like, you're allowing things to have, like, cause an undeserved imbalance in your life where one thing gets more priority than a thing that should get more priority. We've got the Judgment in reverse here. And also the Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're just, with the Judgment in reverse there, I feel like if there's like a full reconciliation that's supposed to be had, or that somebody's trying to get with you, I feel like you're just going to be so much more careful about how you rock with people. Like, if there was somebody that was really taking your power, or you were allowing to take your power, you're just not going to do that anymore. There's really something here about having like a self-awareness about how people treat you and how you spend your time. Libra, it seems like more than ever you're going to, you know, really focus on the things that you want to focus on and not other people's problems and things like that. Okay, tell me about the Three of Pentacles. We've got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse can be about somebody that is boasting more success than they actually have, about somebody who's living a lifestyle or appearing to live a lifestyle of luxury, but they don't actually have the means to do that, okay? So Libra, if that's you, you might be, you know, actively working towards having a better lifestyle. For some of you, I feel like it's time for you to appreciate that type of lifestyle. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. We've got the King of Swords in reverse also, quiet power. I feel like you're having like a self-awareness awakening about what is important to you. So with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse showing up under the Three of Pentacles, it might suggest that you're saving, you're really trying to redefine your self-worth. And some of it may have to do with pentacles, because there are definitely pentacles in here to suggest that. But it also might have to do with your time in pentacles. How much time are you giving to other people? How much value are you giving to other people's opinions, other people's demands over you? I do see a Libra here that really has an itch to pursue creative endeavors or work endeavors that are specific to your needs, your desires, not even about like, want, or, your job is requiring this of you. This message seems to be more about how you want to spend your time, and also the level of like drama that you're willing to allow, which is very little. So for the Knight of Swords to the Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Swords here, there's two messages here. So that person that could be coming in a romantic or family way that wants to reconcile may not take no for an answer, but definitely is willing to put the work in to make this work out for you guys. Conversely, this could be your energy towards the end of fall saying, I will not tolerate anything getting in the way of me doing things the way that I want to, working the way that I want to, and putting my time into what I want to put my time into. Okay? Tell me about this Ten of Cups in reverse. Ten of Cups in reverse, please. I feel like I'm reading for a Libra people pleaser here who's just, still going to be a wonderful Libra, but just not going to, Three of Swords for the Ten of Cups here, just not going to allow people to take so much from them. Tell me about the Eight of Cups in reverse. This is definitely about, hoping to try one more time. It looks like with family, the Devil upright, and the Page of Cups in reverse, okay? It looks like there's some sort of moodiness, and with the Devil energy, I'm not even going to fuck around and say that you're dealing with a Capricorn, okay? You could be, of course, but I think this is about toxic behavior, and the Page of Cups in reverse is, possibly somebody that it wants to come back around to like a family situation, but is not going to change, okay? Tell me about the Hermit, the Nine of Wands, and the Sun in reverse, please. So we've got the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, okay? So Two of Wands can have to do with a decision, especially like a decision concerning the future. It also could have to do with moving. And the Seven of Pentacles has to do with long-term financial commitments, especially, when it has to do with like retiring or investments, okay? So I see here that someone is definitely trying to create an opportunity with you, Libra, to reconcile, but also it looks like to participate in something that has to do with long-term finances and gains. Now, Libra, I feel like you are weary of this and you're happy about this, but I think you also feel that, I think you're extremely happy about this invitation or prospect, but not without some trepidation here, okay? I think that right now, Libra, and, possibly towards fall, is gearing on isolation, even in the summertime. Like, I think that you're social to a degree, and I think that you're weary of this, reconciliation offer, and this offer does seem to be attached to some sort of financial thing, which will be different for all of you also, and it has to do with a long-term investment. And I'm going to pull a few more cards about that. There seems to be a heartbreak that's attached to this. So whoever it is that you're dealing with could have just recently become divorced from a partner. It could be a Leo that you're dealing with, or a Capricorn, but you never know. It'll be different for everyone. It looks like somebody here could have gone through some sort of divorce, okay? And when I say divorce, it does not have to be, you know, between spouses. It could be a divorce of family, a divorce of your friend group, a divorce of, it will really be different for everyone. But the thing is that the divorce will be significant, okay? It will be from people that are very important to this person that is coming towards you with this new financial opportunity. And it suggests that the person that's coming towards you with that new financial opportunity is doing it because they want you to be their new 10 of Cups, okay? So the thing to note here is that while this person is looking like, you know, they want to try something, the truth is that they're just really scared, okay? With the 8 of Cups there, they're scared to maybe move on their own, and that is, in a way, a toxic behavior. With the Page of Cups in reverse there, this person is not really learning the lesson that they're supposed to learn, okay? So tell me about this 7 of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands, please. I have a feeling I'm going to get the 4 of Wands. Let's see. 7 of Pentacles to the 2 of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Even better. Even better. I'm telling you that somebody is thinking about you in a family kind of way here. It might actually be your family. It might be a divorced person that is coming to, you know, look at you as a person that could be a mother, father of their children, you know, something of that nature. There's something like that. It's just, this is becoming extremely specific. There, it could also be, you know, an employer who did not treat you very well at one point, but sees your value and is like, you know, I want you to invest shares in the company, and we really want to give you a chance here to really become a part of this company. But there's an evidence here that these people didn't take you seriously at some point and you stepped back from them, okay? So let's look at your advice for all of these events. And also, guys, of course, I want to know if this resonated, okay? So what's Libra's advice with the Ace of Cups here? Oh, actually, Libra, I didn't finish. To wait for this to come in is interesting advice, okay? So it might be something worth, you know, entertaining. Tell me about the Devil in reverse and the 7 of Wands in reverse pertaining to the 7 of Cups. So we've got the 7 of Wands here, which is, you know, it's blocking energy, Libra, okay? So I feel like you're keeping people out of your life. There may be someone in particular here. Now we've got the Devil up right here, and we have the Devil in reverse on this side over here. So I feel like you're dealing with a person who can be very needy, and I get the feeling that this person is afraid to show you how much they feel they need you. I feel like you're keeping all of your, you know, your accolades and accomplishments to yourself here, and you're fiercely protecting that 7 of Cups. And for you, I really feel like that 7 of Cups are literally your interests, prospects, projects, things like that. Tell me about the the Knight of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. Wow, Libra. We have the Tower to the Queen of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. I do think that somebody is coming into your life and they are going to create a tower. The Queen of Pentacles is in there, so I feel like this person, for some of you, if this is a love reading, somebody wants to be committed to you and they're not taking no for an answer, okay? For others of you, this might have to do with you being the Queen of Pentacles and saying, having like this shocking revelation that, you know, you're simply unwilling to tolerate anything that gets in the way of your singular vision within that 8 of Pentacles, okay? And the 2 of Cups there could be you committing to a specific idea of your life. So let's say that you have 2 partners and you've really decided, I want to be with this one. Like, you know, let's say that you are dating 2 people and you're like, I really feel like this person is the right one for me. Our goals are aligned, our future endeavors are aligned, and you have this other very very like lovingly intense partner that is like, I'm not letting you go, and you're like, nah, motherfucker, you letting me go. You can't do anything to me. I want what I want, and nothing is going to come in between that. I don't think it's that. I don't think that the Five of Swords there is that other person who's willing to fight. I think it's you setting your boundaries to the death. Okay. All right, so tell me about the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, again, we have the Page of we have the Page of Wands and the Queen of Wands wanting to show themselves. Okay. That's interesting because I feel like that's really strong manifestation energy, but also could be indicative of like children. Also fire signs, which I thought, I saw Leo over here also. Also the Strength just showed itself with the Queen of Wands. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles to the King of Swords in reverse. There could be somebody coming towards you, Libra, who has built a very strong foundation with someone. And that person that they built a strong foundation with could be somebody who is just awful, really, okay? And maybe the one thing that this person did bring to the relationship was that Nine of Pentacle energy, really maybe 10 of Pentacle energy. But dealing with this person was just too much for the person that's coming towards you, okay? Tell me about the Three of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles to the King of Swords, please. We've got the Hermit upright and the Hierophant. Yeah, this person that could be coming towards you, and the Nine of Pentacles too. Eight of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. This person that could be coming towards you could be somebody who's leaving an environment that was highly controlled, and money had something to do with it. Comfort and money, financial comfort and money had something to do with it. After like a really long, like soul search here, it seems like this person is going to walk away from like institutions, maybe the institution of marriage, maybe a family, a job or something like that, and come towards you in their own Nine of Pentacle energy. The Nine of Pentacle energy is upright, so this is somebody who's really trying to offer you themselves with their sustained, financial gain. Like this is somebody who can take care of themselves. They may not have the Ten of Pentacles yet because they're waiting from that Pentacle from you to make the Ten of Pentacles, but this is somebody that has it on their own. Interesting reading.